Hey guys, this is Undercover Dudes, and today we have another episode of free-to-play games of 2021, your best news source for new and upcoming free-to-play games. You guys loved the last episode, so yet again we're only featuring new free-to-play games, and believe me, there are some awesome games that I'm going to show you today. If you're excited, make sure to hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe if you haven't already. Only 12% of you guys watching right now are subscribed, so hit that sub button if you don't want to miss out on any new videos. Starting out this video, we're talking about The Cycle Frontier, which is a complete reimagining of the free-to-play first-person shooter genre. Originally, The Cycle was a player versus environment based battle royale game. However, after limited success, the developers decided to completely flip the concept and move towards an escape from Tarkov-like idea. The core concepts are the same. You need to get in, capture resources, complete contracts, and extract before the planet destroys itself. However, there is so much more intensity and so much more on the line, as you need to bring in your own weapons and gear that you will go and lose if you die. This is fantastic, and when you look at the easy to run graphics and easy to learn gameplay, it makes sense that The Cycle Frontier is now a real rival to Escape from Tarkov, especially if you're more of a fast-paced or casual shooter fan or just a free-to-play fan in general. Crab Game is a new Squid Game-like title from Danny, a hugely popular game developer and YouTuber. Crab Game takes everything to the extreme, with a huge amount of modes, maps, and just overall craziness, especially when you add in the proximity chat that takes this game to the next level. Gameplay is extremely easy to pick up and the modes are super intuitive as well. It's a perfect game for anyone to play, and you can also host your own lobby so you can play with your friends, which is one of the best aspects about this game. The cherry on top though is the incredibly easy to run graphics that look great, as you only need a Core i3 processor, 2 gigs of RAM, and an Intel HD 520 to play this game. Extremely low specs indeed. A quick mention here is Ghostrunner, in particular its demo. Ghostrunner is a super fast-paced first-person shooter, running through the amazingly detailed maps and destroying your enemies. It's incredible fun, especially because of the parkour elements, but also because of the slow-mo aspects that work so well with the gunplay. It's definitely worth a check out if you're a fan of fast movement games like Krunker.io, but sadly, the sad part about all of this is that it's only a demo, so you only get 2 levels, but you can buy the full game. Next up is Track and Burn, and this is one of my new favourite free-to-play games out right now. Track and Burn is really simple. It's a super arcadey racer with easy controls. All you need is your arrow keys to drive and space to drift. This game is all about picking up and playing. You just select a course and you're in-game. The key though is the custom tracks the community is making, which you can see under the featured or player track section. Each has upvotes and downvote ratings so you know what's good, and it's a joy trying out these different courses. The graphics are cute, simple, and put the focus on the gameplay, which is great. And also, it's super easy to run with only an i3 processor, 2 gigs of RAM, and an NVIDIA 770 beam required. A game I previously mentioned in this series is Elyon, an open-world action combat RPG. It's now available on Steam and the reviews are a bit mixed. It seems like a decent game, but in the end it might just be another grindfest Korean MMO. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Tempo is an extremely unique rhythm platformer game where instead of staying on the beat, you play at your own pace, trying to see if you can move faster than your friends and achieve the highest BPM possible. It's a really cool idea, and this is bolstered hugely by the rage-inducing nature of the gameplay, because when you make a mistake, you just want to play again. The graphics are simple but bright, and it puts the focus not only on the great gameplay, but of course the great music, which to be fair is what this game is about. Super small download, really low specs, downloading this is a no-brainer if you're a rhythm game fan. As always, let's very quickly go over the free games Epic Games has on offer. This week there is Avon Colony, which is free until the 12th of November, and also a Borderlands DLC that is now completely free to play, and that's Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, and that's available until November the 17th. Next week there is a Rogue Company season pack, which is a bit whatever, but on a weird note though, League of Legends, Valorant, and all of Riot Games titles are now available on the Epic Games launcher. Ruins of Albion is an extremely well-made roguelike game, where you explore a procedurally generated world and test your skills in fast-paced combat combining ranged and melee attacks. Upon hopping in game, you go from room to room, attempting to defeat a variety of different enemies and huge bosses. Among this, you collect and unlock different arrow and trap abilities, with the goal being to survive as long as possible. Now, the gameplay is super satisfying as there's a great mix of ranged and melee combat, and this meshes really well with the smooth movement. It's like Binding of Isaac but in 3D. Graphics are cute, simple, and easy to run, making this game super accessible to anyone. A different type of game for this list is Medieval Shopkeeper Simulator, a medieval management and adventure game. Now, originally this game was actually paid, but what happened is that the developer's project files for this game got corrupted, so he could either remove the game from Steam or make it completely free to play, and hence he went with the latter.